Life is Strange 2 teaser dropped, and oh boy are we in for a treat. With the new Life is Strange 2 teaser and a full trailer to drop on August 20th, I guess it's time for a theory video for you guys. Hey guys, I'm Nicole from SmackNPie and you're watching The Guy Gaming Show. And before we begin, feel free to hit that subscribe button as we upload videos related to gaming every single day. That's right, every single day. A few weeks ago, we here at SmackNPie made a video regarding all the details for the upcoming sequel, Life is Strange 2. In that video, we mentioned a lot of points, from who's going to be the main character and so much more stuff. You can check that video out. It's going to be up on the cards. Anyways, to give you a quick rundown, with the help of Reddit user, we found out that, spoilers alert, at the ending of Captain Spirit, we see two boys other than Chris. And from the game files, we came to the conclusion that those two characters are boys, Sean and Daniel, with Sean being the older brother and Daniel being the younger brother. With that information, we also came to the conclusion that one of the characters, or both, might have the power of destroying movie objects and stuff. You got all that? Good. With the Life is Strange 2 teaser dropped, we, and by we I mean Smack, realized that the previous video theory we made aligned perfectly with this teaser, and that we're somehow going great with it. Allow me to explain. In the teaser, you are presented with the footage of cop car camera, and the first thing to be noticed here is the date. Because the timeline in Life is Strange is also important, it's a thing we learned from FNAF. Anyways, the date that's mentioned is October 2016. Now go back to the announcement of Captain Spirit, which is the prequel to Life is Strange 2. It was revealed that this game is going to take place 3 years after the original Life is Strange, and it's set within the Life is Strange universe. Now, if you play Captain Spirit and search around the house, you could find the date that Captain Spirit's events took place in December 2016. And for anyone who's saying it's 2017, relax. It was a poster where it says that HeroCon will happen in 2017, so no point in throwing that. Anyways, with that information, we can clearly see that the events Life is Strange 2 teaser showing happens 2 months before Captain Spirit. You got all that? Good. Now, let's talk about the second thing from the trailer. The cops stop their car, and by judging from the reaction, there's some sort of dangerous event that's happening, and more specifically a 1010 as a cop mentioned.
Shit. Officer Matthews, I've got a 1010 in progress.
Now, if you don't know what 1010 is, it's basically a police code, and 1010 is used for fight in progress. Now that we know about the event, the cops exit their car and run towards the event/scene.
Avenue. I'm gonna need back.
You could clearly hear the following lines. "Please, I didn't do anything," says the character on that scene. "It's going to be okay," the cop responds. "On the ground," says the other backup cop. Many people are claiming that they're hearing "Daniel, it's going to be okay," which can add two things. Number 1, the police officer knew who Daniel is. Or number 2, Daniel, if you don't know, as we concluded from our last Life is Strange 2 video, is the younger brother of Sean. Right after that, the character uses his powers to wipe off cops, and you could clearly see the car turning upside down. That detail to me, or more specifically to Smack, is so important. The glass crack with camera and audio lag is a big detail. Why, you might ask? Well, apparently you need to wait for August 20th. Anyways, right after that, the teaser ended with a backpack on the ground, which confirms our theory of Sean or Daniel as the main character. Now with that, let's go into more details. In our last theory, we came to another conclusion that the main characters Sean and Daniel, aka the two boys in Captain Spirit's ending, ran away from home and stayed in a motel. Now before I go more into this section, let me take you back to Life is Strange Season 1. Remember when Max found out her power for the first time? She had no control over her powers, the vision of a tornado and going back into class. That was the first time she discovered her powers. That means the first impression of power is uncontrollable. And what do we see in the teaser? An unintentional use of powers which causes the cop's death. How can we say that? Well, if you play Captain Spirit, there's a newspaper you can find where it states, "Local police face more protests in shooting death," and later in the newspaper, it says small riots and protests have continued to mount 1 month after the unexplained deaths of a local man man and a police officer. An official statement from police has not been released, but sources say the man appeared to have been shot by the officer, while the latter's cause of death remains unknown. You see how that aligns perfectly with the teaser that was revealed? And more specifically, the unexplainable death, which aligns perfectly again with Sean or Daniel having the power of destroying and throwing objects. Now, since all that makes sense, let's add one more thing. In the ending of Captain Spirit, where Chris fell from the tree, we all thought that Chris discovered his powers, but in reality, it wasn't his. It was the two brothers, Sean and Daniel. It makes perfect sense. Then in October, both brothers found that they have power, and that teaser was the first incident where they discovered they had powers, and 2 months later, since they ran away, they saved Chris using their powers, and now the story continues in Life is Strange 2. One last point, Smack's calling it right now, Sean, the older brother, is going to be the main protagonist of Life is Strange 2, and Chris is going to be one of the main characters, not the main character. Under that, we'll wait for August 20th and the full trailer, and obviously we'll make another theory video, now that our theory is going on somewhat on the right side. Also, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're all working so hard on these videos, so every like is definitely appreciated. Anyways, I'm Nicole, and until next time, keep Lizzing. Get it? Life is Strange? LIS? No? Alright, take care and keep gaming.